Barakaldo, a great city that serves 100,000 people, needs a complex system for the elimination of sewage. For that reason, it has an extensive network of clean-up systems, consisting of 60 kilometers of main sewers grouped together into different networks that pour their sewage into different parts of the sewage separators of the Consorcio Bilbao-Vizcaya. The separators are large tanks that collect the sewage from the municipalities of the Rio and take it to the Galindo sewage treatment plant. In this way, the effects of sewage on the environment are kept to a minimum. The need to thoroughly inspect the Barakaldo sewers, to thus be able to improve their performance, has led to the undertaking of an ambitious renovation program of the Barakaldo sewage treatment plant. This program will be carried out in 3 stages: getting to know the problem, analysis, and action. During the first stage, all essential data is collected from the workings of the sewage works. In the second stage, all this data is fed into a powerful computer system, which, in addition to providing a diagnosis of the network, will produce a complete cartography of it. And finally, various improvements and processes are being applied to the system. Getting to know the problem. This renovation will be put into action with the most profound know-how possible of the condition of the sewage treatment plant. To achieve this, 3 essential considerations will be borne in mind: cleaning, inspection, digitalization. A mobile unit equipped with a sucking-blowing mechanism will eliminate the dirt from the pipes. The head of the hose cleans the inside of the pipes by pushing it through them, and then, by means of another pipe, sucking out the residue to be disposed of. In this way, the real condition of the pipes will be able to be seen, without other elements obstructing the view. At the same time, the collecting tanks are kept clean. When this process has been completed, another team goes into action. This time, a small vehicle equipped with a TV camera is put inside, so that the condition of each section of the network can be seen from the outside, and possible deficiencies, breaks, cracks, collapsing of the pipe and leaks can be evaluated. This equipment allows videos and photographs to be taken, as well as reports, all of which can be stored in a computer. The last point is the digitalization of a geographic computer system, which will allow the cartography to be linked to a database that includes all parts of the network. Thus, we will be able to carry out an inventory of the entire network, identifying each septic tank, numbering it so that the part of the network it belongs to can be identified, and showing the different pipes that enter and leave it, their diameters, the materials they are made of, the elevations, the height of the tank, its diameter, the dimensions of the cover, and of course, its coordinates, so that the exact location of the cover can be known in the city. This great database, along with the geographical location, allows inquiries to be made and future modifications to be carried out from the town hall itself. Analysis. Once all the data on Barakaldo's sewage system has been collected, it will be incorporated into a mathematical model in which the hydraulic behavior of the collected tanks to different amounts of rainwater and sewage can be simulated. This computer program, used in cities like Bilbao, Hong Kong, Dublin, London, Brussels or Tokyo, allows, once the simulation has been carried out, an analysis of the results to find out key points to treat, improve, amplify, thus being able to avoid the accumulation of residue in the pipes due to reduced flow of water, avoid premature wear of pipes due to excessive speed of the water, avoid drains or tanks overflowing because of the lack of capacity of the network, improve the hydraulic capacity of the network by modifying its design. Action. By knowing the problematic parts of the network, whether by inspecting it with a camera or by simulation using a hydraulic model, possible solutions have been looked at to improve the effective running of the Barakaldo collecting tanks. These have been transformed into a program of operations that will give rise to renovation projects of the general cleaning up network, which will, in turn, lead to the work necessary to continue improving the environment of Barakaldo from within. Some of these projects include the changing of pipes, which, because of their age, need to be renewed. In other projects, because of the increase of the population, or for other reasons, the pipes need to be replaced by ones of a greater diameter to ensure the optimum performance of the network. Other improvements have consisted in the separation of rainwater from sewage, from domestic drains, offices and factories, so that only the last mentioned are treated by the sewage treatment plant, thus optimizing the performance of the network as well as the sewage treatment plant itself. Other projects will eliminate the overhead pipes, which at present cross rivers, as this system is not the most ideal in the case of rivers whose level rises suddenly. The redistribution of water from one network to another is also under consideration to improve the overall working of the Barakaldo networks. Apart from these improvements, the prior analysis of the networks allows us to have a complete inventory to carry out possible future work or modifications and be able to make whatever consultations we deem necessary to achieve even greater efficiency and performance of the system. Maintenance. A sewage treatment plant is a living thing. In spite of efforts by organizations and institutions to make the activity of these plants as ideal as possible, it is the citizens, private industry, in a word, the users themselves who are the key to their operation. It is for that reason that it is not enough to keep adding new features. We ourselves must also avoid using the system in an irresponsible way. That is to say, we must be careful what kind of waste we put into the cleanup system. Although everybody presumably knows that a drain is not a rubbish tip, at times it would seem that we forget this fact. So, it wouldn't go amiss to remind ourselves of what we should do to contribute to the improvement of the environment. Don't use the system to get rid of solid or viscous residues like food leftovers, rubble from building works, or fibrous material, because they can cause damage or obstruction. Don't throw inflammable or explosive liquids into it, like petrol or solvents, because they may cause fires or explosions. Don't put in corrosive residues like acid, potassium or bleach, because they cause corrosion. Don't put in colorants like ink, varnish or pigments, as it colors the sewage and makes the treatment process more difficult. Don't put in dangerous toxic residues like antimony, benzene or tetrachloride, among others, because they need specific treatments not carried out by the sewage treatment plant. If we all play our part, not only will the municipal cleanup system work far better, but we will enjoy a better quality of life by having a healthier environment. So let's do it.